Yeah, it's pretty early, but it's not that early.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport.
It's
The whole
5:39
thing
a.m.
stank,
for
but
me.
our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Our boy is right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every
Not in
state,
a million
group, and
years.
.com has its own version of
That's
Metal
right.
Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one
That
seems to
can't
have been
be right.
designed to wipe the floor with all the other
I'll get
models.
right on
The only
it.
consistent description is that it's an
I'll get right
amphibious,
on it.
anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
Not in a million
That explains
years.
why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
I'm gonna skip that because it was not important. It was gonna use my ammo.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, so we're back. I'm also gonna try and get dog tags. I'm trying to get as many dog tags as I can.
Freeze. Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad. Just knock that guy out because don't have the materials I need to collect this dog tag yet.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot?
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too?
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
So, what's up? What's up, Princess? How are you?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are,
You're not stopping us.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was E.E.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her E.E.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her? Out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Speaking of world records, I had the world record in the original version of Hitman. I think it yeah, Hitman Absolution. When they had like that online multiplayer thing. Like that online thing where you get to like compete with other players and see who's the best assassin was. I was ranked number 1 in that thing. And so do I love this Metal Gear game, even though a lot of people shitted on this Metal Gear game, but at the end of the day, this Metal Gear game was amazing, and I loved it. I think what made people hate this Metal Gear game is because, like, the marketing process didn't tell you about Raiden. And I think that's what made a lot of people hate this game. I don't know if they patched it, but like it's a funny glitch if you can there it is. It makes it look like Solid Snake is having a damn tantrum. And funny enough, you can actually go all the way like out of bounds with this glitch. Like, it's just something for you to have fun and do. It's hilarious. Yeah, okay, so basically the reason why it does that is because like he's trying to use his camera and climb the ledge all at both at the same time. So it gives you like that weird animation like that. So yeah, it's like when you like try to climb a ladder and equip the camera or whatever. So yeah, I guess that weird animation. It really is because the timing has to be right.
Freeze.
Well, yes and no. So yeah, am I excited for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake Snake Eater? Yes and no. I'm excited because I get to replay Metal Gear Solid 3 again, but this time like in better graphics. And then no, because they basically said that they didn't change anything. It's basically just the same game, but with better graphics. At that point, you should instead of calling it a remake, you should just call it a fucking remastered. Because like there's no new dialogue. All the cutscenes are also gonna be the same. So what exactly is there that makes it a remake besides the improved graphics and better gameplay mechanics? Like there's nothing really there that makes it feel like a remake. At that point, like I said, it's just a remastered. But nonetheless, it's a Metal Gear game, and I grew up on Metal Gear, so it's like it's a must-have for me. Metal Gear and Resident Evil are always gonna be like day one games for me because those are like the games I grew up on. Like I was raised to know how to play Metal Gear and Resident Evil games. Not good enough to break world records or whatever, but I enjoyed them. I don't think I can ever. Well, Resident Evil maybe.
Are you going to shoot me?
So yeah, Resident Evil, I'll give myself credit. Maybe I'm good enough for Resident Evil to break a world record, but Metal Gear, not so much. I'm not breaking no world records in Metal Gear, just saying. Cause I'm not a good Metal Gear player. I am a decent Metal Gear player. Like I can play Metal Gear games really well, but I'm no master at them. Hell, I'm struggling right now in Metal Gear 1 to unlock the big boss ranking, so...
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Does that answer your goddamn question? I think it did too, cause he sure did give me his dog tag. Oh wait. Okay, so wait, I think it's the other way. There we go. By the way, this is also another funny glitch. It's also really funny when you get caught. Cause like if you close this closet door and like you're knocking at like the locker, they would the guards would like literally think like you're inside the fucking closet, which is hilarious. Hold on. Like I'm just playing for fun, so like I'm not trying to go for like no alert record or anything like that. Would a guard even come up here? Like, I talk about stealth. Look at that. This is like Solid's like a really good stealth right here. This is quality stealth. So yeah, like I knew Solstick was good at stealth infiltration mission, but I didn't know he was this good. It would have been even more funny if I was able to like shoot him through it. I think that would have made the glitch a little bit more funny. Like he's getting shot, like, but he doesn't know from where. That would have been hysterical. My guy, somebody in that closet, bro. Oh my god, this is funny. I bet. Like Salas is a fucking pain to fight, and especially like on the harder difficulties. And I know like those when you do like those like challenges and shit like that, like they want you to play on the hardest difficulty. So I know it had to be a fucking nightmare. Cause I remember back on the the Xbox 360 version. No, the original Xbox version with the skateboard and shit like that. I remember playing and I was like trying to go for unlocking everything, and oh my god, playing that game on fucking extreme. Like I fucking gave up at the fucking Metal Gear fight. Because, like, I know each difficulty, like, they increase the number of Metal Gears that you have to, like, take out. And I think, if I remember correctly, Extreme is the highest one, because on Extreme you gotta fight all 25. And, man, I fucking gave up. Like, I couldn't do it. I just said, fuck it. I just said, fuck it. I'm done with this shit.
Don't kill me.
So yeah, I'll like when it comes to like speed runs and shit like that, or like fun challenges, I'll stick to my Resident Evil, thank you. Like, you give me a challenge in fucking Resident Evil, I bet I'll do it. Fucking Metal Gear, bro, nah, bro, I can't.
Don't kill me.
I bet. Yeah, I was a kid then, and like nowadays I'll probably better do it because like nowadays I live more by the rule of like never give up. So if I was to do it, I wouldn't give up. Like, even no matter how many times I go down or die or whatever, I'll just keep going until I eventually beat it. Because that's just my motto now. Like, I don't care how hard it gets. Like, I would not give up. I will keep going until I eventually get it. But it's all about like the matter of like, do I want to do it and can my mental health handle it? So yeah, I was like pretty young trying to do this, you know? Raven.
Raven?
Snake, that shadow.
It's him. No doubt about it.
But Raven was, you know, out in Shadow Moses.
I know. Maybe it's the last of his 9 lives. Or maybe his maker decided to give him another chance.
You're not serious, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
Snake, watch your step, okay?
Honestly, like, by the way, I'm not gonna talk over cutscenes or whatever, or like codec called dialogues. But honestly, even like with the right moveset, right?
Good.
I don't
Good.
think I'll be able to like do it.
Good. 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 Good.
So yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to do it because, like I said, like it's all about you got like you on like I think what it is, you really gotta have like the patience for it, you know? Cause like you like when doing stuff like that, you like especially playing Metal Gear games like on the hardest difficulties or whatever, you have to be prepared to die multiple fucking times, honestly. Until eventually you get it right. You have to be prepared for that. And if you're not, then honestly you shouldn't have done it.
Don't kill me.
Cause like if you're not like a pro player that knows like all the spawns and all that good stuff, then yeah, like you have to like be prepared. You have to be prepared for a whole lot of deaths. This guy is tricky, but if you skip the cutscene, you can easily get up on him.
Freeze.
I believe if you ever plan to do this, I really think you could smash the record. Me, I'm happy that I never have to do it again. Haha. Don't listen. Don't put too much confidence in me, dude. Like honestly, I am just a cat. Like I'm not like one like those pro Metal Gear players that like master everything, because also when it comes to like doing those challenges, right, you also got to think about this, right? You have to have the radar off. So I am not that gifted or talented at Metal Gear games to be able to like play with the with my radar off.
Somebody there? Who's there? Don't sneak up on me like that.
No problem. Okay, so I don't think the alert will go off at this part. So once you get alerted, the alert doesn't leave. That sucks.
Freeze. Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Dang it, I forgot to get the dog tag. I didn't let him shake. I didn't let him shake what his mama gave him.
Don't kill me.
I don't want to kill you, but you're in my way.
Please.
No! Please don't.
We have sealed the stern hatch.
All right.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit, with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
This part is very interesting when playing on like harder difficulties and trying to go like the non-lethal route. This part can be really fun.
Who goes there?
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the... The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Freeze.
With Ray... At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for metal gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own way. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
I have a daughter, and it is...
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. So, this explains a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with keeping it to yourself. I mean, you know, it's your life and everything. But you're going to have to take those Metal Gear photos now. The next one's... More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. Next up is... You're on a mission here, remember? Okay, what am I seeing now? You're on a mission here, remember? Next up is... Snake, get serious, will you? We need those pictures. Okay, last one's coming up. You're on a mission here, remember? We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Get the prototype on camera.
It's my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be Terrence. Right. Front. Right. Getting back to the topic at hand. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex.
Good.
Cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System
Good.
targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta.
Good.
With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. The next one's... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The next one's... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. The last one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo. How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.